Same way was results can come out, make AfriCell mobile company don't pull WAEC pin na do for help tap the plenty challenge them where school picking them don't they get. Now this make the chief corporate affairs officer na the AfriCell mobile company Joab Bangura say this go make school picking them get quick access to the results anytime where it come out. Joab explain more to Usman Kamara.
Day in Georgia was not
launch an electronic payment system where they allow students them where they sit private WAS exams in the country for now able for both check their results using the AfriCell Money wallet for buy the pin where they able for use for check their results and also use them phone for buy the pin when they get from the scratch card where they use for go to line long one now wherever they go now use the AfriCell phone they can use them for buy the pin and able for now use the pin for go register for them WAEC exams them for private students. So now that business thing that we've been getting also today together with WAEC, that was what was launched.
Okay, so how would this get for work?
Now it didn't have people in phone. You already, if you're not registered for AfriCell Money yet, register for AfriCell Money, you know AfriCell subscriber, register for AfriCell Money all over the place. Any South you see with agents there, any South you see them keke them, you can register for AfriCell Money. Now, make sure say if now you result you want for check 30,000 euros. You don't forget enough 30,000 euros on your phone. And what you need for do, go now with mobile payment system. You go to your AfriCell phone *161 and any basic phone can do *161#. It'll give you a menu, it open the menu there, you look for bill payments. The bill payments come, you see WAEC. You click WAEC, then they ask you, now exam results you want for access or now registration pin that you want. You pick the one where you want, then ask you for your personal pin. Your personal pin code, you enter the system, they send give you the pin where you buy, and then with other information there. You can now use that pin there for registration. You want for do for exams. WAEC get them accredited cafe them when I do go. And the only reason why then they do them at this stage for make you go to a cafe that because they want for capture you thumbprint. When in they identify who that you be and also take your photo, and then so they can complete the transaction. But otherwise, that's how it works. That's what was launched today.
All right, now possibly go to listen, go say, waiting at the reason we make on a police, waiting at the try for achieve.
Several headache. Last year, you heard big noise, whether not from the parents them and students them, the entire photo line. Would that faint? Would that not faint? They didn't line. They wait for hours. The money when they pay for travel from them village outside, and they take and they go buy the scratch card. There's a whole lot of confusion with it. And when scratch card they not do, because it's short in supply, people are beginning to do a black market. They buy, instead of them pay the price, and they add their own because the only way go for access use for their own for check your results. If you go to the WAEC website now your phone and your computer, you can able for see the WAEC website, you can able for access it. Now, like I said, just not only for the registration. Now because they need two more information, they need your photo and they need your thumbprint, your biometric thumbprint, make you go now accredited cyber cafe for DWAM. And also part of the point is the fact that forget the pin for access your result na 30,000 and forget the pin for register for the exams na 600,000 euros. And very importantly, WAEC don't announce the process don't start June 20 and it end July 19. So they get a period of 1 month for able to make sure so they go through this process for everybody where they do private WAS.
The issue of system they don't now a major concern with plenty people don't raise over the past year. We don't put in place for CC anytime we picking them or pursuing why use the system all 10 days act.
I have said and continue for a bit, we did not get to be the leaders in the market by providing poor quality service. We only got to the point where we are because we make deliberate effort for make sure say we provide highest quality service in the country. We are the mobile phone company, I think we are the only mobile phone company now we registered for ISO locally, that we are certified locally by International Standards Organization, ISO 9001-2015. We mean say we always have at a high standard where we measure with performance, quality, and we get external auditors and where they audit we once every year for make sure say we are keeping to the promise we make to our subscribers.
Well, that's not the voice of the Chief Corporate Affairs Officer na AfriCell Mobile Company, Joab Bangura, be the talk inside our interview day to Usman Kamara, Usa be the talk, but the WAEC pin we don't pull na do for help the challenge them way school picking them where they sit was or people themselves where they sit was where they can get scratch card. The program where they listen to na midday show it come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. As I be don introduce me studio guest na the studio where na Sidiu Moigwa where na sales and marketing man analyst na DSTV and then I also for can talk on the new products way they don't pull. We know say any year we can see DSTV can come. They raise awareness on issues them we get for do with them promotion and development activities and what them we don't do more over way can reach them we the world can observe African Cup of Nation. So tell me what you get for people this particular here.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. One important thing I want to make me fumble and know that we get unbeatable offers them we just like you say regularly whenever the world or Africa as a continent they experience an activities of greatness as in sports, as in movies, as in general entertainment. DSTV, Transnational Salon Limited, now one of the key players them or actors for bringing their entertainment and they to the public and to the customer in doorstep. This time around, with the experience the African Cup of Nations, and one will be one of the greatest because we see an improved turnaround in terms of the team participation from 16 to 24. So therefore, we thought unnecessary say with people in Africa and Sierra Leone in particular, no need for be left out in this particular year African Cup of Nations. So that is why we come up with a new promo what we call Join In. And we will want to let people use this golden opportunity for grab the own DSTV decoder for only 464,000 euros, where they will get 1 month free family subscription and free installation. We will make them look all 52 African Cup of Nation match live and exclusive.
So not just that package the normal one I get for this special
no,
offer?
we get several packages them. But
we give you highlights of all the packages.
Yes, this not the offer where we get for give people this time around. However, we get several of we offers them. We get the access, we get family, we get compact plus, and then we get premium. But anytime we bring out them promotional plans there, we can normally bring out something with people even the list man out there we're able for access. Then a opportune out to the individual for like choose within the bouquets. Because for example, we get the minimal when at the access bouquet up to the highest when at the premium bouquet. So we design this for fit every customer in spending pattern or in entertainment need. For example, the DSTV access, you will get exclusive access to 66 channels where now a bouquet where itself available. Then of course the DSTV family where we launch out with the promotional theme Join In, where in now for just 464,000. Then of course we get a compact. Then we get a compact plus, and then we get a premium. Of course the family you will get live and exclusive access to 81 channels. Then of course the compact you will get 106 channels. The compact plus you will get 114 channels. And the premium, you'll get 127 channels. So if you watch in all of these bouquet, you will find out say any how it be, any how it turn, any how it fiber, an individual must get one way in feel say the entertainment needs will be met.
All right, we talk about one way feel say entertainment needs go be met. We don't know say people then don't they raise concern about DSTV then price them we then can get. Like for instance, some man they say $100. So all them book they also would don't call at least for let people know the price them. We will make the get the need for go be part of this family owner they talk about. You go tell people them price there.
All right, thank you so much, Elizabeth. And one thing, and that I didn't also for clear because people then get that fear factor. Say, oh, DSTV very expensive, DSTV this, DSTV that. Elizabeth, I want me listening public say. This now unbeatable offer where we don't come down for making sure say every individual whether you dey Freetown, you dey Bo, you dey Cambia, you dey Makeni, you dey at the last part of this country, as long as you get this entertainment need, we will able make sure say you are fulfilled by bringing, we prices them down, we very reasonable for meet we customers them pocket. For example, just like I've been saying earlier, we get 2 promotional packages them. We get this family where we bring on board, where we say join in, we not just for 464,000 euros. One great opportunity with inside this thing, Elizabeth, now that, and this 464,000 leons, the customer, they get complete DSTV dish kit, the decoder. Then we load them with 1 month free when they pay no subscription. Then also, the installation of the equipment, we do them for them free, where not ever happen in the history. So this now one of the things we want to allow with people in fear, let them move in and make use of this opportunity so that themselves will connect with greatness.
Okay, so this new promotion now we don't establish because of the World Cup don't kind and other people that will get interest in film and all of that. Almost discuss this family bouquet on the talk about. For well, one way and say will not be part of this family and one for be part of this family now.
Okay. Elizabeth, in as much as we try for propagate this AFCOM event to family, I want we family also know say not to only sport this particular bouquet get, or not to the AFCON no more exclusively this particular bouquet they show. This particular bouquet also get movie channels them, it get sports channels other entertainment channels, it get religion channels them, where it get specialist channels them, then even get cartoon for Peking and the like, where at least in as much as the individual grab the opportunity for the AFCON, similarly, that madam na host, instead of going to watch in Telemondos, they go able watch a Nigeria movie, the Peking self at least on a weekend, they go able watching cartoon film.
Alright, then tell me, because you know so una go on subscribers already. So how they go able for reactivate their own accounts to this package this family package?
Yeah, very important question. Elizabeth, just like we say, with the design, we product them for fit everybody in need. All the one them waiting from access to premium. For example, the person where they access when at the least bouquet, and get an opportunity for upgrade for country family, so that he will able join in into the African Cup of Nations. For compact plus and premium customers, they're already safe because each and every one of them bouquet get for show the African Cup of Nations live and exclusive.
Alright, continue for deal between the program in name na Sidiru Moigwa and in a sales and marketing analyst na DSTV as I also for talk about the family package when a promotion we then get for more especially for the Africa football we will get for play Africa Cup of Nations and same way so different programs them we people and go interest for watch. Continue for that with me at the program we they listen to na midday show it come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. If you self get question, comment where you go on for puts and you go simply do them by the number 0779819181 or you go watch we live on We Radio Democracy Facebook page. We they continue for take another issue in the program. Our Salon people still they suffer for go and eat their own food. We don't make plenty people in the country not get better thing for it. This make Caritas Freetown. Don't all one dialogue forum with stakeholder them na the Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Planning, Civil Society Organization, Council of Farmer and other one them on the advocacy on the promotion of the right to food for see how them go work together and put idea them for promote sustainable farming and food security na community them na the country. This make the program manager for Caritas Sierra Leone, Edward Lansana Massakoy, don't ask government for the work with farmer them so that them go know the challenge them way farmer them the face and how for address them challenge we go make the country get sufficient food for it. Inside this interview with me, the program manager will be explain more.
This initiative will be today, not just this national dialogue meeting, we will bring key key stakeholders, including the Minister of Agriculture, the Minister of Planning and Development, and other line ministries, including the Environmental Protection Agencies, for can get discussions around the issues we border on the right to food. And I think, say, what we can do now today, now that we don't already they get discussions with the farmers in the pilot locations that will work on this project. And they don't share with we the challenges that they face in terms of practicing agriculture at those levels. And we don't mean just want for let them tell you what and tell me in left day. But rather we want for them to bring within and tell me to the national platform.
Okay, before we bring within and tell me to the national platform, what are some of the challenges and way the farmers there so they face?
It's a lot. One, we get the issue of climate, the change of the climate. Now one, they're not able to practice the agriculture as scheduled before. Now agriculture right now is not as timely as it used to be. So they get to understand the dynamics around climate change and adjust as to how they go for make sure at least they get crops or they get harvest at the end of the day. Because if you plant it and way the rain not come for make you see germinate and bear fruit, then they're completely useless. So some of the things that we will discuss as community level now how farmers are able to overcome some of the challenges there by practicing what we call smart agriculture. So they introduce to them like some form of improved agricultural practices, we contrary to what they do previously for deal with some of the challenges.
What do you really bring this particular initiative we make on decide for all stakeholders then into this particular initiative?
The government of Sierra Leone signed up to the Sustainable Development Goals in 2015, and the second of the 17 goals where government signed up to that by 2030 we forget what to call zero hunger. So it means government don't commit itself for say by the year 2030 nobody in Salon will angry. But the statistics that we get right now, it is smart in the sense that it show we see people who are angry them beaucoup, people who are poor them beaucoup, people who know the money them beaucoup, inequality they rise. So for them we able to address them in the light of the SDGs, we need for rethink how they do development. That will be the development planning today for change. The people that will be affected by the problem should be part of the solution to that problem.
Now one of the things that we say will bring a change.
Yes.
Okay, for Salon context, tell me about waiting at the statistics for food sufficiency in Salon.
I beg for differ on that. I don't go into specific statistics. Maybe if the person from agriculture will tell you at the country level because there has been serious.
I know. Attend international.
We have been
conference.
They attend international conference, but equally there has been a lot of brouhaha in terms of which are the number. For example, the Minister of Agriculture in the last report to the Vienna did say Sierra Leone gets over 80% food self-sufficiency. When we sit on a small corner, even though at least I know say I poor, I know say I will not reach that kind of level there.
Okay, now the world, who said they don't get Salon for in terms of food sufficiency?
We're yet to look at the statistics that were available. I'm not going to give you definitive statistics in that regard.
Okay, then what we hope for achieve now this all?
What we hope for achieve is we will not continue for do development as will be used for the drum. All we are saying, instead of government sit on a free-toya or na the district offices, then plan for farmers. Let them engage with farmers. Let them understand the challenges that farmers they face, and then together with the farmers then plan as to how they will address the issue of food security.
Well, that's now the voice of the program manager for Caritas Sierra Leone, Edward Lansana Masakoy, be the talk to me inside the interview day. Who said ask government for the work with farmer them so that they go know the challenge them with farmer them they face and how for address then challenge we go make the country get food sufficiency. Been talk all this for Seka One Dialogue Forum where they're all with stakeholders them na the Ministry of Agriculture, Planning, Civil Society Organization, Council of Farmer them and other people them for talk on the advocacy on the promotion of the right to food. Usai then one day they all go come together for put idea them for promote sustainable farming and food security in a community them na the country. The program midday show they continue. Now we relax and take a music after which we will continue with the program. Don't forget add your voice to the issues that we discuss on 077 981 981.
Wani gbogbo ṣùngbélé wá wo mi ọdẹ à. Ṣùngbélé ọdẹ wa mi ṣùngbélé. Wá wo mi ọdẹ à. Ṣùngbélé ọdẹ wa mi ṣùngbélé.
So you don't enjoy that music the way we give you inside the program King Jimmy Bonga Sweet. And if you just tune in, remember say the program where you listen to a midday show. It come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1. FM, and we dey continue for talk to with studio guest wey na Sidi Rumoigwa, wey na the sales and marketing analyst na DSTV as e can also for talk but the new package wey they don't get, we say na the family package, we say the slogan na for coming something like that, and it don't can't join win, and it don't talk about the various price them we people them for no. But how for be part of this promo within the key for now, and now we don't see plenty people them get concerned with the system of, like for example, you don't go buy your DSTV where you can afford you get the channel that scramble business, you know, the problem for like able for access which you want for look clearly not a big problem. How una don't do how DSTV don't go in terms of strengthening the system, the coverage or wave system?
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. And the questions way you raise up so, I want to make you fear go away and the fear of the people of Sierra Leone. Say we get the widest of coverage, Freetown and all its environs. And one important thing I want to assure we fumble learner that when once you don't buy the equipment, we don't do the installation, and that make we get a team of qualified technicians them where they set up the systems them, where they don't go through rigorous trainings them, we will better equip them for handle the facilities them in a way where the customer not go complain. When once they do the installations we also get a team of committed customer care department where they work on 24/7 for making sure say they clear any error message or anything we get for do with scrambling or anything we get for do with faulty connection. So later on in the program, I believe I will get for help the public out there for let them get some of them key contact opportunities there, so that at any time we then get the error messages and they like scramble, then go proactively rectify them. We no cost them anything.
All right, how far una don't go for create awareness on people and for say the need for join the DSTV, because one, people don't they contemplate say DSTV very expensive.
Well, now like tax standing we get, just like I said earlier, what we use this promotional term join in for you kind side. We committed sales and marketing team. We get 8 cluster, Freetown and the province. Within Freetown, for example, we get 4 cluster when a PZ, Upgon, Lumley, and Wazak respectively. We normally advise, because sometimes the office is available, but some people can find them very difficult for access with office, because some man they far them go reach, some man they far them Waterloo, say they can't Wilkinson Road. So all labor and they all lie but they will not easier for them. So now if you they far now the eastern part of Freetown, you can come around Upgon, we get to sales clusters and they where you go buy from the equipment, then go sell you, they attend to you, then give you an installer where they go fix you dish, and then the installer they make sure say everything come on, and then you get a viewing. Then they even give you a contact where possibly if any difficulty you experience while viewing, you can call the contact. When at the contact center, then they will help you rectify them problem in there. For example, also Elizabeth, now upline we get Bo, we get Kenema, we get McKinney, and then we get Lungi. We all of we service system, we customers then go able to access them.
Just like how you talk about installation, people that don't they get problem with that. You know, for get right person or master sabi person. How DSTV they try for make sure say una get the right people them for go install people there in DSTV and else.
Well, just like I say earlier, Elizabeth, we get a team of installers. We normally sometimes when people can buy the equipment and say then get somebody for install. We not can compromise with Standy at all, because we know we product or the offer, and normally when the customer gets a mismatch with what he expect and then the product in performance, it complain. So we find out say now one possible reason and they will make customer they complain. So normally, even if the customer become stubborn, saying get installer and whatnot, we can normally tell and say no. We get one qualified and trained technicians them. We go do work for you without any problem. So self can insist on them say no, we installers in the go. So at least then one way we can always resolve that problem. We can emanate from faulty connection.
Okay, for one way just the tuning, since I want for no but this new package, you know, then the price them will involve.
Well, for somebody who just the tune in to this program, now, yesterday and day before yesterday, we get floats parade them, where at least the people of Freetown, Makeni, Lunge, Kenema, Kono, all about na the country, know say indeed, the DSTV get this sweet offer, where every Sierra Leonean for make use of the opportunity for let them grab their own decoder and equipment for let them connect to this greatness who one try for offer them. So like I say, for just 464,000 Yomi family out there, you they get DSTV complete family package. We get 1 month free, where the installation back now free, and then it will give you the opportunity for watch the 52 league matches that are non scheduled for African Cup of Nations where they start today, and also you get the opportunity for watch the Telemundos, the Z World, the faith channels them, the religious channels them, general entertainment channels them, and even channels them we go find for the Pekin over the weekend, and now they come to summer where the Pekin themselves then get for day out of school. At least they need for entertain small because all work cannot play make Jack a dull boy. So at least on the weekend the Pekin themselves will be able to tune in for watch their movies them. Then we also encourage we fumble them because what make they encourage we fumble them, Elizabeth, now that each and every one of them bouquet they are. When you watch family, you will say, family, it's sweet so, it's sober, it gets fine channels inside them. But when you move from family to compact, where you will say family not being good, where you catch compact, where you get the channels and the opportunities the way compact get, you will say, anyway, let's try the compact plus. If you check the compact plus, you don't forget about the compact. Similarly, the premium. If you get an experience of the premium, you will forget about the compact plus. So we encourage the people for let them experience their opportunities there.
Right, make a read text message and don't come to the program. This one say, I have subscribed since 10:30 a.m. The 600,000 has been deducted already, but I'm yet to receive my PIN. And this is a come out from the nation's buy. And this other one say, hello, please ask the DSTV man to tell us the subscription cost for each example, access, family, etc. And this is because it seems to be expensive, and this is a comment from Moriba. And this other one say, to be honest with you guys, the DSTV package are not for the poor. I subscribe for compact to compact plus all because of Champions League, and my new bill is 549,000, where Satcom and the rest are more cheaper. Alright, and this other message we are reading at the radio Facebook page say the Facebook page it say this is a comment from Johnson Mike say this program involves the view of Premier League football and the rest of the La Liga. And this other one from Taim Aidara say, come on, Mr. Sidiruddin Tijana Moigwa, nice presentation, and I won't be left out for this promotion. Alright, when I continue for sending a text message on 0779811981, or you go watch we live on the Facebook page, send your comments on the issues that we'll discuss on the program. Well, from their message there, so I want to come to my studio guests for their respond. They will continue with the program.
Yeah, Elizabeth, I want to tell we listening public, thank you for these comments and suggestions way they make. For example, the individual way they try for do subscription where they non-deduct. Of course, we get payment channels them where you can use either the Airtel money or you can use the Afri money respectively. And I want for a later particular individual in fear. And quickly, I want to give an opportunity to the individual, lay a contact with contact center and give in the coder details and as well as the time where you do the subscription. Kindly call 078-667-557 or 088-888-881 or 077-888-882. Hopefully, as you contact, then we'll try to resolve that particular problem there. Another person they cry in terms of subscription, cost, and the like. One thing where I want for tell me Fambule, Elizabeth, now that we product in terms of HD quality, we believe say we are second to none. That not necessarily means say it expensive, it cost effective. Because when you compare waiting it try for highlights like the Satcom and the whatnot, you understand, the others. Waiting we get for offer. If you take a look at the various bouquet, the activities them way involve, the channels and the opportunity where the customer they view for just a minimal sum, it far surpasses waiting competitors the offer. For example, somebody ask, say, la quickly go to the package price system. Elizabeth, for access, where somebody will get almost 66 channel, where a need for general entertainment will be met, it will watch a movie, it will get a news channel stem, then it will get opportunity to certain sports channel stem. It only cost that individual 125,000 yuans for month. For the family, where in get where now they propagate so right now, when the individual don't join in, that is for the new customer, it join in with just 464,000. With just this 464,000, just compare. Supposedly, if it be done already they inside the family, if for only pay 197,000 yuans subscription, now for just 464,000 yuans, we they give the customer free 1 month again. We they get the full equipment. Then we they get free installation. Then when in 1 month free done, wait till you will subscribe now succeed in months now just 197,000. So if you move up to the compact will get over 106 channels. Where him, just like I say, we design them packages there for fulfill all the entertainment, the opportunity, the media exposure, and everything for we customers them. 106 channels for compact, you only pay an amount when at 259,000 yuans for a month, where you go view exclusively. And then we get the compact plus. Somebody asks, say, they say it mean get for move upgrade to compact plus. Just like as I say earlier, this promotion will offer, will bring come all 52 matches na the family. It could have been we put all 52 matches on compact, but we know we customers and we want try for reach out to every of we customers them so that themselves will feel this greatness what they try for offer. So normal grade from the compact to the compact plus. Similarly, it will surprise you. There are other channels them where the individual go once for get exclusive access to when not then a compact plus. So the alternative for the individual now for upgrade to the premium when are just a minimal amount of 849,000 you get
for month
where you get over 130 stations where you tune into exclusively for watch you boxing, for watch you tennis, plenty other opportunities them where I not believe say this premium package it left out anything in terms of entertainment.
Right. So what's the difference between the normal price and this promo now? What's the difference in terms of price?
Yes, well the advantage where the individual where they just join in, the advantage where the individual in get now that in they get full equipment, it get free installation, then it get 1 month free. Elizabeth, all of them stations them each and every of them bouquets they're all active. As long as you don't subscribe to Access, or you don't subscribe to Family, or neither Compact Plus, or Premium, all channels available within that bouquet, the customer gets all the right for view everything. Now that make I say earlier, we get a team of contact center agents where they're always ready for making sure say any disruption, any problem where we customers and get, they're able to resolve them quickly. Normally we can get an E16, E17 error message where proactively you contact with helpline. All we need for do, agents send away the pick you call, then they ask you for your decoder number, you give them your account number, you give them, then you show it in the show on your screen, then they resolve them easily. Just like it tick in a second, they know resolve them.
So for one way they listen, go on for say, is this part of our corporate social responsibility or something?
Well, I'm not going to say that as much. In as much as we get one corporate social responsibility portfolio, where normally we see you very, very proactive in that in terms of in fulfillment, you know. But primarily, this is an opportunity where we want for bring we product to the customer in doorstep. We want everybody for kind side.
So
we want Salon
for
kind side.
Now this new promo.
And this new promo, somebody go watch all the 52 matches they mode on schedule for the African Cup of Nations.
All right, continue for day between at the studio in a CD room or and in a sales and marketing analyst na DSTV. Be then also for talk about the promotion we they carry on. We will quickly take one issue inside the program. As then continue for bring out reports them, we will make Salon able for handle child trafficking. Defense for Children International don't pull evaluation of child rights initiative reports na do where they show who stage Salon, Guinea and Liberia day for address child trafficking. Who's the director na Defense for Children International Abdul Manaf Kemokai say one challenge where Salon still they get for child trafficking. Now where the justice sector not can give any conviction and the case them way can go na court but child trafficking. He explain more to Sabti Kalon inside this interview.
Well, the title of the report now an evaluation of child rights initiative we geared towards addressing cross-border child trafficking, and we look more at the prevention and the response part of it. Well, this report here basically they look at the project we done implement 3 years ago with Defense for Children International in Guinea and Liberia and also Sabu Guinea for see how we'll be able to stop cross-border child trafficking. And we don't work with then border officials, especially the security officials like the military, the police, the immigration, the port health, the customs and the rest, and also the community leaders, because we know say apart from the official crossing points like Balamoya and Pamela, you also get them on official crossing points in the community. So we need to involve the community leaders, we need to involve the youths, we also need to involve the CSOs as well as the bike riders and the drivers union.
Okay, looking at the findings and we will use to put this report together, waiting a show in any way for know if progress on the make and addressing child trafficking in entry country also. Well,
progress the progress na the knowledge and the skills where then border officials they don't get for check the documents, for also able to detect a trafficker, and then they do a number of arrests. But one area we're really challenging are the fact say when they arrest them cases then they send in a free town, we know they get any conviction in the prosecution. So this is one clear message, and that they also among the Salon performance that the fight against trafficking, where even make the State Department of the U.S. government still put in a tier 2 watch list. That means say we not do well at all. So all within we as CSOs and even the trafficking pressing task force under the Ministry of Social Welfare they do, if they lead to prosecution, they take action against the one with the traffic, it actually means say we know they do well. So that is the one clear message where this report they send to the government.
Looking at that point where you mentioned, so what in this mean in terms of addressing child trafficking issue?
Where they know they take action. For as long as you know they take action against people who they do bad, the bad they continue. Because if they take action for address deterrent, once you know they do that, the bad will continue and it will turn like way there for always balanced justice. But when you said good example, you make people and go behind bars, and the one the way they do bad go no say the government, the state, and the people of this country don't really take this thing serious. And the interesting part of this fight now the fact say we know they convict, but Liberia then they convict Sierra Leoneans where they take Pekin and I for go sell in Liberia. In the last 2 years, we don't get 3 convictions where we and Defense for Children and Liberia really work together for make sure say we get them convictions in. And now we've been a pool, FSU, the Minister of Social Welfare, Naya, and even Interpol for just go and back up that case. So it means a lot. We need to do a lot for make sure say we still get our own conviction and stop this menace in this country.
Looking at child trafficking, Defense for Children International not only on this cause for a long time, and we don't pull different reports them. Waiting at the difference or importance of the past report and this one way don't come out with.
Well, the good thing is, in as much as the area of conviction don't they happen, government don't they take step for address some of their gaps then. For example, yesterday we've been in a Hill Valley Hotel for review the law. We go through the bill and the bill look good because it sounds like it don't address all the loopholes then where we've been getting at the Anti-Human Trafficking Act of 2005. So probably once this bill here go through Parliament, and fortunately we've been got up to 5 parliamentarians at that meeting yesterday. We actually make 2 commitments. One, now that once we complete this bill, then we'll make sure say the lobby they're competent for pass the bill as soon as possible. Then the second commitment where they make now that for implement the law where it go down finally become an act, it require resources, especially the Trafficking Pressing Task Force go require that resources for implement this law. The money where them for.
Looking at this report where Onaduna the 3 countries them, that's Salon, Liberia, and Guinea on child trafficking. We can put the report here together. How can make sure say the report here reach the right authority then, because the issue of child trafficking is one way very important. We need government attention.
Well, we get 2 ways. We like one of the things that we don't do now for go launch at the border itself, because that all the action they happen. Then the next thing I would get for launch at national level. So we go for launch at Conakry, we launch at Freetown, and we launch at Monrovia, and bring all the key authorities together. Even yesterday we'll be doing at that meeting. I be done they already engage the one that win decision makers, especially heads of then institutions, because we talk about skills for the one that we then at the border. Sometimes the government can change the one that we did. So we want to make sure say anybody when they deploy under if forget that skill. So like yesterday I talk to the police where they head the training school, and instead of welcome this idea say they get for include trafficking training at the modules then at the police training school. We want to engage immigration and all other institutions where they deploy officials on that border for make sure say they address their way for influence then move then they.
Looking at any reports, obviously they can come out with recommendation them. For this way this year I do on the child trafficking, when the key recommendation, they will not believe say if government implement or put more strength and that will reduce the child trafficking them where they happen at Salon border.
Well, one for review the law. And,
law?
well, we get the Anti-Human Trafficking Act of 2005. Liberia also then get their own. And Guinea, they don't even get an exclusive act on trafficking. They just get some provisions and some laws there where they talk about trafficking. So this now one. But fortunately, Salon they lead in this area. The other one are this training where they talk about. Now the NGOs they do the trainings at the borders. But most of the time, government can rotate then security officials the way they kill in a border. So if you don't pull the one the way we don't get the training and bring the one day we not get training, it's like reversing everything. So
that's not the voice of the director na Defense for Children International, Abdul Manaf Kemokai. But they talk to Sapti Kalin. Also, be they talk about the challenge we still there. We then get for child trafficking na the 3 countries them. Well, they come over to my studio guests before you talk. Mr. Moigwa, make a text message we don't come. This one say, please sir, for now I will not subscribe to DSTV because the subscription is too much during the rain, and DSTV is meant during the dry. I think that under this person want talk, and this they come out from Lash K. And this other message saying, is it possible for me to go back to Compact after upgrading to Compact Plus? Because I can't afford to pay for Compact lost anymore. Quickly.
Yeah, thank you so much, Elizabeth. One thing I want to tell my brother, Lashke, now that DSTV is meant for every season. And just like as I say, weather condition at times can be unfavorable, we can get in dark weather. But we get mechanism that we put in place. We get a team of call center helpline, where any of them line there we use, it will get an agent, we will talk to them, and whatever error message we get as a result of bad weather, then we'll clear them for easily, we will make you able to get in viewing. And then of course, another person asks about upgrade or downgrade. Just like I say earlier, we give the customers them the opportunity for experience every of we bouquet. Now, if you get the opportunity, say you've been there compact, you want to upgrade to compact plus, you can upgrade, or you want to upgrade to premium, you can upgrade. Opportunity there for you. And then also, if you want downgrade from the particular bouquet where you did, you can downgrade. You come to the other bouquet where you feel say you're comfortable with. So we give the customer then that space for let them get an opportunity for get an exclusive viewing. Quick one, Elizabeth. I want to make with people them also know say we get subscriptions, plans them, and we get with dealers them out there where they can able for contact for do them subscriptions them for lay we save them from the bottom, say for come now we headquarter now Wilkinson Road. Then can, for example, the western part of Freetown, you can contact Edge waiting at 8C Freetown Road, Lumley. Then at the central part of Freetown, you can contact Medec Enterprise with 69 Shaker Stevens Street. You can also contact Laws Enterprise. And we get all the other dealers them where they out there where somebody can do in subscription and join in.
So this now 1 month's promotion that they do?
Yes, now 1 month.
All right, thank you very much. In name na Sidiru Moigwa, and in a sales and marketing analyst na DSTV as a bidding also for top, but the new promo where DSTV don't give out to the customer and safe people and safe we want for be part of the DSTV family. Thank you so very much for being part of this program.
You're welcome.
Well, now also the program the show go tap for today. Friday, June 21, 2019. Plenty thank you to my producer Alex Lawrence, my executive producer Michael Sambola, and to the technical team. You will don't listen and send you message to the program. Thank you so very much. So we'll meet again. May not be your presenter Elizabeth Campbell.